Well, howdy, Wasteland. You've tuned in to the season 2 of the Wild Wastelanders Wednesday podcast. I'm your host, Marty the Nuka Boy, and I sit down with other Fallout creators where we discuss at length collecting, prop making, cosplay, and everything else that goes under the Fallout umbrella. So, without further ado, let's dive into the episode and have a nice listen or watch.
I've always liked cosplay. I always wanted to like dress up as characters, and even when I played like way before when I played Gears and Mass Effect, I wanted to dress up as Commander Shepard.
Right.
And like Mira, of all the characters, Mira. I wanna. That's a dream cosplay.
Right. Howdy, Wasteland. It's Marty the Nuka Boy here, back with another episode of the WWW podcast, or Wild Wastelanders Wednesday podcast. It's been a bit, but we're back. We're back with a whole other batch of Wastelanders. We got so much exciting stuff coming to you. But we're going to dive straight into it, and today I'm joined by Phoenix Cosplay. And here she is.
Howdy.
How are you doing? Thanks for joining us. Love having you over here. We're gonna be chatting up Fallout and everything that you got to offer. So we're more than excited over here.
Thank you. I'm excited too.
Well, that's always good. That's always a good start. I understand it's your first ever.
First ever.
Yeah, nice. We're gonna start off easy. It's something I started doing, not too long ago. But I always like to ask people, how they come up with their handles, and whatnot. So tell us what all went to yours.
It's nothing special. I first started playing. Well, I started on PC, but I've been all over the place. My first like official gamer tag was on Xbox, and I couldn't think of a name, so I figured, I like the Phoenix, but I want to be different. So it was Phoenix Fire. But I swapped the PH and the F.
Oh, swapping it out on us. I don't know when it cut off for you, but for us, it was right when you said that you switched out the F for PH. But
Yeah. I just wanted to be different for some reason as a kid, and that's what I did. And Phoenix stuck with me with every, like on PlayStation, Darth Phoenix.
Nice.
With any little iteration, it's always been Phoenix, both an F, and it stuck with the cosplay.
Well, that's great, and I mean, like I got so many different handles over so many different platforms that I'm just kind of mad at myself. But now I'm in too deep, So it's just like, well, if I change it, it's just gonna be weird over here. I'm just gonna roll with it or whatever. But I'm always jealous of people. They're just like, oh, where can we find you? Oh, it's just this everywhere. I'm like, well,
Everywhere.
That's simple. I wish.
It's not quite everywhere.
Right.
A little lore. I lost my Xbox to a break-in.
Uh-oh.
And I had to make a new account because I got my email wrong.
Oh,
I made it as a kid, and yeah, and my brother had originally made the email and I got it wrong, so I couldn't log back in, and I had to make a new one. So then I was Miss Phoenix,
Mm-hmm.
and then on PlayStation, Darth Phoenix, and then it kind of evolved a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the Phoenix stayed
Right.
FOE.
Well, the root stayed. Like
Yeah,
so that's good. But bummer about the Xbox. I mean,
I know.
dang, that's
Still miss it. It was an Xbox Elite.
oh gosh, that sucks. But I mean, it happens, unfortunately. But
It is.
everything else survived. Um, but so your tagline, if you want to call it that, on Instagram is cosplay, books, and gaming. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I like that. Like that's all you really need, right? So,
I got to choose between one of them for the day.
right. Well, I mean, I think we were talking earlier. It's just like like all of those can be kind of expensive. So
Oh
it's
yeah.
just, but they tend to be the most fun. But
I
what
know.
what what can you do? But I mean, let's roll with the first one. So cosplay, like what was your when did you start when did you start your cosplay um journey?
um ooh, I would say officially it was it was a few years ago. It was the year that I did my 31 days of Halloween on Instagram,
Oh, right on.
and just closet cosplays,
Mm-hmm.
but I did something every day for October.
Wow.
And it was really fun trying to figure out with what I had.
Mm-hmm.
Um so I had like it's and this one is on like my personal one because I didn't have a cosplay account back
Mm-hmm.
then. Um but like there's like a closet Scarlet Witch. There's like a Hot Topic had like a
Mm-hmm.
Loki dress, so there's a Loki in there. Um, just the fun of it, trying to figure out what to wear, how to wear it to
Sure.
look like a character.
Right.
And I've always liked cosplay. I always wanted to like dress up
Mm-hmm.
as characters, and even when I played like way before when I played Gears
Mm-hmm.
and Mass Effect, I wanted I wanted to dress up as Commander Shepard
Right.
and the Mira of all the characters. Mira, I
Mm-hmm.
wanna. That's a dream cosplay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just kind of bring the immersion, right?
Yeah.
While playing the game. I mean, no, I totally get it. I mean, I probably would do the same if it just didn't take so long to put everything on. And I typically need another person, for
Oh.
to just an armor. I can
Uh
do it by
huh.
myself, but 30 minutes will turn into like 50 minutes. So actually, it's funny because for LA Comic Con last year, I had both Cam and Bailey like put the shit on me. So like one was doing one arm, the other one was doing another arm because they were running so late. There was like
Oh,
just no parking. So we're
you had a
running.
full Iron Man moment.
Yeah, yeah, it was like that. So like what I was putting stuff on, like he was doing the straps in my arm, and it
Oh,
was it
that's
was great.
awesome.
It was
Not gonna
great.
lie,
Like
that's awesome.
yeah, like the music was missing, but it was playing in my head.
Right?
So
Yeah,
it was funny.
that's awesome. I don't have anything that
Like that cumbersome or
that
that would require somebody else.
intense. No, I don't think so.
Oh, that'll come.
I
Just give
don't
it
think so.
time.
I hope.
Wait till you
I
wait till you
hope.
don that armor the combat armor because it's just
I
like
know.
that,
I know.
that's when it starts. And I mean, you can go the easy way and do like Velcro straps, right? But like I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
I was like, from the
No, I
get
want
go, I'm like
buckles.
leather straps, buckles. Like I know it's gonna suck, but it needs to be that. It's just straps and like every time I can work with leather, I do that just because for
Nice.
the longevity and it's just the way it looks, the way it smells, the way it behaves. It's just
Hmm.
you can't beat it. You know.
I know. I have like three, four, five leather
Uh
jackets.
huh.
I got them all. It's from Luca Jackets. No,
Mm-hmm.
nothing. Just I really like them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they they smell so good,
Yeah. I
and
mean, it's
they're
just something about
amazing.
leather,
Yeah,
especially
you need
when it's like brand new. Or
Oh yeah.
like when I'm just cutting it up, or I don't know.
Ooh, that initial smell.
Mm-hmm. Even when it's just like blank, when it's just veg tan leather
Hmm.
and you dye it, like even that it's just it's like intensifies the smell or whatever. So it's
Oh
like
wow.
whenever's like when I first did all the straps and everything, it was like it was just so overpowering, but I loved it. When I did it for
Ooh.
my pirate outfit for the Ren Fair. I mean, like everything is
Oh,
leather. My hat is leather. My eye patch is leather. The battle
what?
belt, the pouches, and everything is leather. So it was like it was almost too overpowering. But
That's awesome.
yeah, it was like
I did
I love leather.
like.
I love leather.
I guess that's one of those. My Ren Fair outfits are, and it's like it's a lot of the same stuff. It's just a lot of layers.
Hmm. Well, it's just layers is what you really need when it comes to everything. Like building props,
Yeah.
building the kit is just textures and layers.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just that's just how it goes. And I mean, we'll get to it in a minute, but like every time, I think I mentioned it before, but it's like the whole printing or scratch building or whatever, even painting is
Hmm.
just like I can't wait till that's over so I can get to the real stuff, like really giving it the character it needs, but
Yeah.
like all the different dirt, the rust, and even like my favorite is chipping, like recreating chip paint because I do it like very seldom do I do the sponge effect. I mean it achieves
Oh,
the effect, but I like to
yeah.
do it so like I put down the primer, then say like a lighter paint, and then the top coat or whatever, or another shade, and then there's multiple phases of masking and chipping. So then when you take it all
Oh,
off, it actually looks like
it's
chip
actually
paint because it is,
yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
and it's just
I haven't quite gotten that far.
well, I mean, it doesn't really take all that much. It's just sometimes it's just having a lot of patience, right? Because it's an extra step, but it's all you really need is just
Yeah.
some latex or whatever masking fluid, and just kind of have a visual in your head as to how it's supposed to look like. But it's like when you start peeling it off at the end, it's like okay, it's ready to go. And it's like all of it is just
Yeah.
coming to life. That's the best part. And then you just tie it all up with like adding more grime to it. So nothing, there's nothing really new about it or fresh. It's just like when it starts to look disgusting, I mean, if you go for Fallout
You
props or whatever,
you know
like
you're doing
yeah,
good job.
you're on the
Yeah.
right track. Um, but no, I mean there's so many different ways how to do these things, and it's just
I
you got to
I
try them
know.
all.
I'm still I taught myself how to draw kind of growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So I use a lot of light and shadow
Mm-hmm.
when I paint
Mm-hmm.
because that's what I know. Um, this doesn't really have too much on it. Um, my hobby horse has more like shadowing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I mean, even then, I guess you can kind of
Yeah. No, yeah.
there's like shadowing that I try to do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and like I went as far as to like do the inside,
Mm-hmm.
like
Right, because it makes
not all the
sense.
way, but like
Yeah.
you can see part of it. So
Yeah.
I added shadow and I was gonna do more, but WonderCon was like a day away, so I couldn't
Right. You
add
crunched.
more.
You con crunched.
Yeah,
Shocker. I mean,
right? Who would have thunk?
right. No, I say I can have a half a year of, just free time. And sometime I end up, just doing something last minute, last second. Like I think my first time celebration, I never went to bed. I slept on the ride there. It's like the sucky part is that I was finishing the institute rifle, got finished and everything, and then
Ooh.
I take it out of the car and I hit the scope on the side of the car and goes thunk. Because that time I had it like glued or epoxied in or whatever, and it's just like, well, I'm not taking that because it gotta have the scope on it. Now it doesn't have a scope; it's staying in the car. Um, I
No.
actually, to this day, I didn't get to cosplay with it. I took it last year because last year I had a wagon where I just loaded all the extra gear on. And I think I still didn't pose with it. I still don't have a single picture with me holding it. Like I let a kid hold it and they took a picture, you know, with me in it. But I, to this day, I don't have a picture with that damn rifle.
Dang.
So one day, um,
One day, right?
yeah. Which, I mean, I would have liked it, dirtier or whatever. And like ever since then, I didn't really work on it. So I think it might be just,
Uh-huh.
like a quick side project or whatever. I'm just going to give it more grime and more rust or whatever. Like it's passable, but by my standard, like I need it
What?
dirtier.
Yeah, when in doubt, add more weathering.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And it's just, now, I don't know if you ever got to work with those, but they're these aging sprays, they call them. And it's also by Dirty Down.
Whoa.
And it's like this water based spray. It comes out as really fine mist, and it's the benefit of that is that you can spray down the whole thing, but you can then use say like a damp rag or Q-tips or whatever to just kind of knock it down
Hmm.
and take as much as you need off. And then, because until you top coat it, you can virtually rub all of it off. I mean, it depends on how porous your surface is. It even stains clothing to a degree, but it like if you throw it in the
Whoa.
washer, like most of it will wash off. Some splotches here and there will stay on the
Mhm.
clothes, but you really want to just kind of like fix it in place, and so like props and whatnot. Like once you top coat it, it stays there. But it like those like they're pricey. They're like 20 to $30 a can, but it goes a long way.
Whoa.
They have so many different shades. Like I think I have like three, but I mean they're well worth it. They have a line
Wow.
of rust. They come in like little vials or
Ooh.
whatever, but it's just I think I might have sent you some pictures, and I think I used that on the fusion cell, I believe. It's just,
Ooh, okay, okay.
and sometimes you can
Oh,
just
that looks
layer it,
awesome.
like when it you let it dry, and then just use the shittiest brush that you have, and then just start
Yeah.
stippling it on. It just makes it so believable. So
Oh, that's awesome.
there's just so
Seriously,
much.
the most frayed, like use the
Mm-hmm.
brushes, make the best texture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they really do, and it wasn't. It was actually for WonderCon where I decided, okay, like I'm gonna dirty my suit, but I never realized how
Oh.
tough it is to weather red. This is like you have to use
Oh.
so much to
It,
to make it pop, and I
yeah.
still don't think it pops enough. I even what I found out works really well is roofing tar. So like that sticky asphalt, you put on the roof when it leaks,
Yeah.
works best because it just stays there. Because then when you throw it in the washer, it takes away the smell, but it leaves
Oh.
behind the residue, so it doesn't smell like tar anymore.
Oh.
So
Oh,
like if you're going for like
damn.
oily stains, or like
Hmm.
mechanic, like that really um, seeped
Grungy.
in dirt, to the point where it makes the fabric like really shiny. That works
Yeah.
best. That works best. And if you hit it with like some sand or whatever, or if you sand it down a little bit, you can do so much with that.
Ooh.
And
Wow.
just like one wash cycle takes away the smell, and the effect's good. But I'm like, because I use like everything, like paint, some of those sprays or whatever, but it's just like layers upon layers upon layers. But the red just kind of absorbs most of
So,
it. It's just
yeah.
it's not as visible. So you have to make
It's
the contrast really pop by.
too bright.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It really is. But it'll get there.
Yeah.
Um,
It looked cool.
Thank you. It's just it's so weird because it started off as pretty much just the suit. Like 3 years ago now, it was.
Oh.
I have a picture of like the evolution, if you will. So it's basically that. Then L.A. Comic Con of the same year. So it was
Oh.
San Diego of 2023, I believe, or 24. One of those. It just all blends in now. like it's been so many events, like I can't
Seriously.
keep track. And it's so, but it was San Diego Comic Con. It was basically just a suit, 3D printed Pit Boy from Fallout 4, the Thirst Zapper. I had a different hat, and I had a different like leg pouch, and that was pretty much it. The Pit Boy had my old phone in it, and
Oh, nice.
yeah, and then I was gonna keep it that way for the longest time because the suit actually has a whole bunch of transfers on it. There's a huge one on my back. It's one of those like, oh, Nuka Cola established whatever year, but it's like a big
Hmm.
transfer. Has patches on my shoulders and on the chest and everywhere. Now it's all obscured by the armor. So I was like, when I did the armor, I was like, well, I have to recreate those. So it basically has kind of the same
Oh.
stuff on it,
Uh-huh.
but I didn't want to be like too symmetrical. So like the pauldrons, they both have like different transfers. So one of them has, I believe, the Nuka Girl on it, and the other one has like Nuka World patch on it. So it's just like different. But because like, somebody asked me about the armor, I was like, the only reason why I even did the armor was I wanted to know how believable or like how mobile you can stay with it on, like in real life
Oh.
versus the game. Because like I mean, in the game, like some of the heavy combat armor, I mean, it's just like you're so bulky, and I mean, of course, there's no
Yeah.
clipping in real life, and
Yeah.
I was like, so I wanted to see how far I can go to still make it work, and like I'm still not wearing elbow pads, which those are I'm working on those, and I only have that one shoulder bell because I made a tire armor piece. But it's like I still have to work out and with like a license plate on it and everything. I still have to work out the attachment and how to actually wear it. I might just make another shoulder bell because like I really like how that turned out. And I'm
Oh,
not.
that sounds awesome.
I mean, it's really fun because like like every event, like I add on a piece, right? So it's just like as if I was scavenging, it's like, oh, found this
Yeah.
one, let's add this one. Because right now I'm only wearing like one shin guard. I already have the other one like printed, and like right now it's in the shiny stage, right? So it's like it's in the chrome
Ah.
stage. But I was thinking about making that one into like quantum or whatever, so it's different. It's just like stands out. So we'll see.
Yeah. Hey,
But yeah, there's always stuff to add on. But
there's always something.
yeah, so on that, like, why don't you tell us what your plans are when it comes to addition to your Vaulty?
I want to make armor. I have a pattern already.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because I initially started with foam and
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a pattern to work with foam. It just normal combat armor,
Mm-hmm.
and I hope I can get to that this year. I haven't fully decided, but I think I mentioned it to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about adding the Brotherhood of Steel
Mm-hmm.
logo onto the
The,
chest
right,
plate.
right. Oh, that would be cool.
And I mean, I have to. I kind of have to.
Right. Yeah. I mean that's a good look. That's definitely a good look. Now, are you gonna go the Fallout 4 route or 76? Where, cause in 76 it's kind of like the I think the default is kind of like bluish, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's like all blue. Are you gonna go the army green or
I kind of want to go
decisions?
green,
Decisions.
but also I kind of want to do the like a metal, like a
Hmm.
just
Oh, like raw.
yeah. I
Hmm.
kind of want to do that.
Nice.
I kind of like the power armor
Hmm.
where it's just that
That
just
exposed metal,
metal
right?
with the logo just on the
Hmm.
chest. That's kind of what I had as
Nice.
an idea. Hopefully, and then I want to have some sort of projectile
Hmm.
weapon. I haven't really thought about which one I want to have. I've been using quite a few different ones.
Hmm.
And of course, they're the bigger, more complicated ones.
Right.
But I don't know. I
Hmm.
haven't. It might just be a pistol. I don't know. I'm having fun with my gauntlet.
I mean, that gauntlet looks pretty good. I mean, like when I say that was a catalyst for my decision to actually make one. Like I'm not lying. I'm like, okay, I need to make one now. I,
Nice.
I need to make one. Like it just needs to happen.
Yes.
Because
I
my
need
my
gauntlet buddies.
I mean I know. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've seen him around. Zio, uh, he has that snow ranger kit with like blue lenses and everything. And in some pictures, like I think when he was in West Virginia, he had a gauntlet, um,
I don't think I've
just
seen
like
it.
yours. Yeah, I'll point you his way because I mean his setup.
Ooh,
Like he
okay.
uses the gauntlet. Sometimes he uses a power fist. Um, I think from Fallout 3, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I've seen few gauntlets around, but my
Nice.
original, it was actually prior to WonderCon. I was like, because I saw it somewhere, but I was like, well, let me just print like one of the segments like with the claw and
Oh,
like I'll just hang it on like off of me somewhere just like a souvenir or whatever.
oh,
And then we go to WonderCon and I see your gauntlet. I was like, well, now I need to make a gauntlet. Like, like a little freaking
the
backpack
whole
hanger
thing.
is not gonna look very good. Uh,
I think it would look cool as like a souvenir.
uh,
Like, hey, I took it down and I took
right, right.
But I mean,
Yeah, no,
the
I
gauntlet.
yeah, it's just the gauntlet's a gauntlet. Now, does yours
So
actually work like with the pressure cuff and everything?
it's a real pressure cuff.
Nice. That's cool.
It's a like you can actually take
Like pump it up.
your your because I asked like Courtney Taylor if she
Hmm.
wanted to wear it, and like I was like, hey, you guys want? You can adjust it. It's a real
That's cool.
blood pressure cuff. Like, what? It's a real cuff. Yeah.
That's cool.
I debated making one with like some old pants to make it look
Hmm.
like how it looks in the game.
Hmm.
But I was like, well, first of all, I can't sew. So I'm just gonna get a real one and then we'll see how that goes. I don't even
Hmm.
know how I'm gonna attach it.
Right.
So I put together the whole thing. I painted it in pieces.
Hmm.
But once it was ready, I put it all together and then I ended up getting um command
Hmm.
strips, those heavy duty
Yeah, yeah.
Velcro ones. So I put those around. I mapped it. I think there's three on there.
Hmm.
So I mapped it to where it fits evenly, and then I stuck them onto the pressure cuff. I made sure that it would, like, I put it in there, inflated it to where I needed it,
Hmm.
and then put those command strips on, and then stuck them on one by one,
Hey, it
so
works.
that it actually it's a real cuff. And if you
Nice.
have a bigger arm and you want to try it, and I
Hmm.
trust you, you you can try it.
It explodes.
Like, no, no.
Now is yours when it comes to the hose clamps, are those real too? Like where it just kind of attaches the
Mhm.
because you have the bars and everything, and then there's a hose clamp on every single knuckle. Are those
Yeah,
real?
yeah.
Nice.
I even like I'm pretty sure the clothes that I was wearing are stained with the little like grease that they have, because it was real. Like they were, I had to like pry them open
Hmm.
and
That's
everything, and
awesome.
like
I mean,
they're real. It's a real cuff. They're
and
real
I thought so
clamps.
because like I was looking at it because some of the files that I came across, I mean, they were already designed in, right?
Oh,
And I mean, a lot of people paint them on, but I'm like,
yeah, yeah.
nah, that looks way too real.
No, I I I I saw it on the Etsy of the cosplayer I got the kit from,
Hmm.
and like, nah, I want the real ones. Because I
Right.
was thinking of just like painting it look
Hmm.
like metal and call it a day.
Right.
But then I saw that and I was like, oh, I'm gonna order some, and I got a variety pack. So the big one where the cuff
Hmm.
is, that's the biggest one. Use those, and then each of the other ones were smaller.
Hmm.
There's like three different sizes,
Hmm.
and I I I pried them open.
Hmm.
I adjusted them to fit, and I glued them all on individually because
Nice.
they couldn't all, because of the way that
Right.
the the claw is built.
Hmm.
You can't like fully go all the way.
Right.
So there's pieces, but
Yeah.
they're real. I had to use like pliers to cut them up because it's like the actual metal.
Hmm. That that's awesome. But it's just like, I mean, I say it all the time. Like anytime you can use, like whatever real pieces, real
Yeah.
metal, real leather, it
Yes.
just adds such an depth to it. Like there's, I mean, you can make it look convincing, paint metal
Hmm.
or whatever, and oftentimes it takes a lot more work than actually using the real thing,
Yeah.
So it's just like
Oh yeah.
anytime you can, I think it just looks so much better. And
Just
and I mean
it's so
that's why I asked.
satisfying.
That's why I asked because I'm like it just looks real.
It's no, yeah, and I after I glued them on, I made sure that they spent the night just hoping that the glue stuck.
Right.
And I watered down acrylic, just
Just make a
like
wash.
brushed it all around.
Mm-hmm.
Dabbed it a little bit with a napkin, and then did a
Mm-hmm.
couple layers of that. The handle of it has some gauze fabric
Mm-hmm.
that I also did the same thing. So
Nice.
I
So it's
just I
gross enough.
so it's yeah, so it's gross, but it's actually it feels kind of gross in real life because I used E6000 and the heat of my hand melts the glue so it like
Makes
moves
it
around.
squishy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's like,
funny.
oh dang it, I might have to fix that eventually.
It's like don't really want to touch that, but
It is kind of gross, but
it,
hey,
it's on theme. It's on brand, and
it's on. Yeah.
that's why it looks so convincing, right? Um.
Exactly. And I
So.
wanted it to look like dry blood.
Mhm.
So,
Right. Yeah, because it would kind of make sense, you know. I mean, depending on how fresh of a kill it is or not.
yeah.
I mean, I mean, it's bone. It's got to have some blood on it. So, no, that's great. Um, no, I don't know. I just love the gauntlet. And funny
I
enough,
know.
I never
I
use it in the game though. Like I never do.
Oh. Oh no, I have that thing on me. I love and I do use my power armor a lot, so
Mhm.
I don't use the gauntlet a lot,
Mhm.
but whenever a situation calls for no armor,
Mhm.
I like to use the gauntlet. It's so fun.
Mhm.
Like as once I found out about it,
Mhm.
I was because I was also watching the show and I was like, "Oh, maybe I can make up like a power fist or
Mhm.
see what I can do for WonderCon."
Mhm.
And I found the gauntlet and I was like, "Oh,
It's a winner.
nope. Nope, that's what I'm going to make. That's I have to make that one."
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, and what a good choice that was. I mean, the power fizz. Don't get me wrong. I
Mhm.
like the design too. Like what they use on the show, which is more akin to Fallout 4 and 76. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, Shout out to Nick Shelton. That one just looks better than the Fallout 3.
Yeah.
If you ever watch one of the after shows, like you'll understand. Like he just don't like that. The Fallout 4 one is too industrial looking or whatever. But in my opinion, it just looks better.
Ah.
It just looks better.
It's
But
all right. It's all
no,
right.
that's definitely on the list. I was actually looking at it yesterday because I came across somebody building it, and I'm like,
Ooh.
I wonder if I could get away with using like real struts, or like the shocks on the sides, just to kind of give it that little extra something.
Yeah.
Um, or I don't know, like maybe some sort of compressed air so it actually does punch or whatever. I think it'd be so fun to
Yeah. A
experiment with that.
little
Like a little
mechanism.
tank,
I
and fill it up like a paintball gun or whatever.
Oh man. See, and I would absolutely encourage you to do that. I have my which I also need to do maintenance on. My hobby horse
Hmm.
has a smoke machine in
Oh,
it
nice.
and I made it using a pattern.
Hmm.
It's all foam. There's a
Oh, wow.
PVC pipe
Hmm.
for the handle. But I had it in my head that I originally wanted it to light up,
Hmm.
but I was like, "Ah, I don't have the right foam for that, so I'm not gonna worry about it."
Hmm.
But if I modify the pattern, I can add a smoke machine.
Right.
So I got one of those like small, like they're it's a small smoke machine.
Right. Right. They use
I
for like photography and stuff, or yeah.
Yeah, they're just this tiny little thing that runs on batteries,
Hmm.
and I put it in the head. I wired it to where The switch is right on the base. Like it hides really
Mm-hmm.
well. I had people like, how do you turn it
Magic.
on? Like, where do you like, hi, it's right here. I just hit it pretty well. And the smoke itself has tubing that goes all the way up through the head.
Mm-hmm.
And I made it's like held the the bulk of the head is like sealed off
Mm-hmm.
from
Oh, okay.
the rest of the body, like the neck, I guess,
Yeah, yeah.
and that holds the tubing in place. So from the eyes, there I made it to where there are slits
Mm-hmm.
in each of the eye and in the mouth. It's open so that smoke comes out of the eyes and the mouth.
Oh, that's cool.
So if you want to add
Oh, I definitely
something
do.
like
I definitely do.
there are ways.
Yeah, for sure. No, I definitely do. Um, 'Cause I mean, I thought about I had different plans for the third zapper. Like I would my the one that I made, I actually hollowed it out or like I
Oh.
modified the file to have a large chamber in there because I was gonna
Hmm.
put a soundboard with a speaker and it was gonna play the Nuclear World theme song over and over and
Oh.
over. But again, content crunching, didn't really allow me to do that, and so I just kind of scrubbed that idea. But I just
For now.
for now, because the other thing is now that I built the helmet with the mask on, I'm playing around with the idea of adding the voice modulator or whatever, which then
Ah.
is going to have a speaker. I don't know if I'm going to incorporate it into the helmet or if it's going to be somewhere on me, but one of those functions is going to be I'm just going to play the damn theme song over and over as I
Oh,
as it walk by. So
did you see the Super Mario at the meetup?
oh yeah, I did.
He had music. He
Yep.
had his own little radio station. Oh, it
Yep.
was amazing.
I was just gushing over his backpack because I
So
made a backpack the night before and I was going to take it with me. And I'm like, this is just way too freaking bulky. Like I'm not going to be able to walk around. I,
ah.
I brought everything. I brought the helmet and the mask, but it's just like once it came to the meetup, like I would have to zip up to the parking lot, get it from the car or whatever. So I'll just bring it to Good Springs or whatever. I might even bring it to LA and then just because I mean, I got this janky ass freaking old military backpack frame that had like so much corrosion on it or whatever. Like even the
Ooh.
straps, I mean, I just tugged on it and it just ripped away, right? I mean, so old. So I replaced those like with nylon strapping, red ones. I was like,
Mhm.
might as well go red. Um, so I made a Nuka Wild ammo can, and I
Ooh.
wanted to be like just so like it looks junky enough. It's just like here's the ammo can, here's this pouch and here's that pouch. So it's all just kind of like cobbled together, um, and together it makes this, just looks like a trader backpack. Like everything is on there, right?
That's so
And
cool.
I even tested it like with the whole getup on, like the whole armor, because like up until till that point, I had a smaller, just kind of modern looking backpack, but it was empty. I just used that as a base, and it had like
Hmm.
a mesh bag with just stuff hanging off of it. And the mesh bag had my Nuka Nuke in it, and like all the different power cores,
Nice.
like all that junk in there. And so I wanted something, you know, bigger, but bigger means more crap that you're going to be lugging around. So,
Yeah.
and it's just like I'm definitely not going to do San Diego with that because there's just I'm not going to fit anywhere. There's just too many people everywhere, and
It's
I might just bring it with me and do it. You know, like if we take photos, like just because we're gonna be staying in an Airbnb, so just
Ooh,
we're gonna maybe take some photos or whatever, so do it that way. But definitely good springs because I mean it's wide open space, so
yeah.
it's just I'm gonna have the wagon with me again. So once I get tired
Ah,
of it,
that
just put
wagon.
it on the wagon. Um, but no, I'm definitely adding smoke to something. Like,
It's so cool, and I have a it came with like a little refill
mm-hmm,
thing, and I bought a bigger size.
mm-hmm,
So and it's really easy to refill it
right,
and maintain it. It's just the way that I made my horse.
mm-hmm,
It was kind of it wasn't fully thought out. It was my first big prop.
right,
But the way that it sticks, because the base of it is just like the flat end of the head
mm-hmm,
is where it attaches to the little fancy bit.
uh huh,
Um, I
yeah,
didn't really think it through, so it's kind of hard to undo it
mm-hmm,
and then put it back together because it's the same command string.
right,
So it's hard to like put pressure on like both ends
mm-hmm,
because you can't physically grab both ends to put pressure exactly where you need it because
right,
it's this giant head and then this weird shaped base.
mm-hmm,
So it's just I've been procrastinating because it's hard to put back together.
right. It's gonna be a major major project. No,
Yeah.
I totally get it. And sometimes, I mean, a lot of the times actually, it's just kind of you take it as it comes, right? Because especially when you're building something for the first time, and like if there's no pattern or whatever, and nobody's done it before, you're just kind of figuring it
Yeah.
out as you go, and you're not really thinking about maintenance, or whatever. You just want to get it
Yeah.
done. So yeah, I totally get it. Um, but I mean, it's part of it. Like it's just because then Mark II,
Right.
you fix the mistakes.
I want to make the Hysteria hobby horse.
Hmm.
I I I have the gauze that I used on the gauntlet is
Hmm.
from the gauze that I got for
Hmm.
the hobby horse.
Right.
I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, because then it's just like it was this major project, right? And now it's done, and it's like to do it again just kind of seems daunting,
It took
almost.
I didn't even I missed logging time
Hmm.
on like certain days and I would just forget.
Hmm.
But what I did get was about 86 hours on that horse.
Wow.
So just thinking about it, like, oh, another 86 hours.
Right. Yeah, it's just
And in the summer,
right. Yeah, for everybody out there that I remember, I mean, months ago, it was like a wave of people complaining about cosplayers and prop makers that sell their stuff. Why is it so expensive? And so like a whole bunch of artists like actually hopped on the trend and started making videos itemizing and
yes,
breaking everything down. And I'm like, that's why. Like
that's there's
takes
a
a
little
lot of
song
time.
that goes with it.
Oh yeah.
It oh man, I don't remember how it goes, but it's
Yeah,
so
I know exactly what you mean.
because it took so fucking long.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, I need to find that song and just put it in here right now. Edit it in.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, and it's
Post.
just like I was a while ago too. Somebody was complaining about the official thirst zapper that you can get from GameStop or whatnot, and because it's like what $150, and somebody was complaining about like why is it so much for just a hunk of plastic? I'm like, I'm I'm gonna learn you something right now. Like I would charge twice as much for mine, just to throw it out there. And I even
Listen
I
here.
like I ran the numbers and everything, and I think I figured like say if I were to do one every other day, right? So like 3 a
Mm.
week, it came down to like $45,000 a year. I'm like, what exactly am I like? What am I making here? Like, who am I stealing from? I'm not getting rich from this, and
Oh,
this is like every other
yeah.
day. You know,
Mm-hmm.
which it takes more than that. Like that, there's Zapper took
Oh
me a
yeah.
week.
It's
And it's just the way it is. But it's like I understand that mass-produced stuff like that is going to be cheaply made, or and
yeah.
sold for the most amount of profit. So like I don't know, nobody's going to make a third zapper the way I make it.
Yeah.
Like the way it's customized or weathered or whatever. So, and that's why it takes.
Yep.
That's why it's more expensive because it takes for fucking ever to make.
It costs so fucking much.
Yeah.
It takes me forever.
When it's like, and it's
Oh
your
man.
effort, it's your skills, your talent, material or whatever. It's like, why shouldn't you get
It's a
paid for it?
lot.
Why shouldn't you get paid for it? You know.
Yeah, no, it's a lot. The gauntlet was this, it was a kit,
Mhm.
and I mean, it's still like somebody else's printer and
Mhm.
filament. So you still have to pay for it,
Mhm.
but putting it together,
Yeah.
even with help, it's like, oh damn, you gotta make sure it fits right. You
Mhm.
have to make sure that it looks right. It's because you
Yeah.
can just paint it
Mhm.
really simple, no depth, and call it a day.
Mhm.
But it's not gonna look that great.
Right.
When when you add depth, the gauntlet has a base that I used as a primer.
Mhm.
It's like an ivory color,
Right.
and then I added on, um, I think it's the ochre.
Mhm.
It's the like the lighter brown of
Right.
the two. And so I added that. I kind of rubbed it on, and some of it is diluted with water.
Mhm.
So I had some of that, wipe it down, smudge it on.
Yep.
And then I went over all of that with the darker brown that has like red tones to it.
Mhm.
So there's depth. It's not just
Right.
slap on some paint. It's the work and the thought process and make like actually thinking about like I thought about if I were to gouge these into somebody,
I was just
what
gonna
would
ask.
be
Yeah.
the blood pattern on that?
Right.
So I like I like legit was like, okay, if I do this,
This is
paint it
called
this way.
forensic cosplay. Everybody out there, you. No, I was definitely. It's funny you should mention that because I was definitely going to ask about the process, like what kind of forethought went into that, and
Yeah,
I mean you just answered my question right there. But
I did.
it totally shows, and I'm so glad that you said that you used an off-white paint for the base
yeah.
because it's just I think like the old school or like the really conventional method of teaching, like even painting, they always tell you don't use
Hmm.
black and don't use white. I mean, obviously
Yeah,
you can
it's
make it look good, but it's just the conventional school of thought is to not use those because nothing really is that. you know
yeah.
so
And the kit was black.
right.
It
Yeah.
would like it was solid black. So
Mhm.
for it, I have pictures of it.
Mhm.
It and like even I'm amazed. Like that thing was solid black, and I covered it to look like bone because
Mhm.
bone isn't white
Mm-mm.
either unless it's like in the sun forever and
Right.
bleached. But
Yeah, no,
I,
that's true.
and
It's just that
it
that's
looks nice.
yeah. And I mean, I agree because, and I mean, just because I've done a lot of cover up work on black surface, and it if you do it with white, it takes a lot of it because it's gonna look gray
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
longest time, you know, and it's just gonna, I don't know, especially when it comes to um like hobby, a lot of hobby paint. When it comes to white, like pure white, it's just so hard to work with it because for some reason whites are
Yeah.
thicker, and if you're airbrushing it, you have to make it really thin, you know, and it's just
Yeah.
if you're spray painting or if you're airbrushing, you know, pure black surface or dark surface, it's going to take a lot of that paint to cover it up. If
Yeah.
you don't want the black to shine through, right?
Hmm.
Um, but no, that's awesome, and it's yeah to make it look like real bone. Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad you
That
went
was because I've
the ivory
seen.
route or the off white.
Yeah, I kept seeing a lot of, and in the game, it's kind of like a sandy dirt
Mm-hmm.
color. And I've seen a lot of people paint theirs to look like that, and I wanted it to look like that, but
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, but for real, what would it look like?
Right. Right.
And it would be more of an ivory color,
Mm-hmm.
and it would be like, okay, I actually processed it. I removed all the meat and all the muscles and everything, and this is what I'm left with. So once I put everything on, like I assembled it with metal and
Right.
whatnot, and then started using it, it would be like that old blood color,
Right. Yeah. We're
like
just
the
kind of yeah,
brown.
like old yeah blood that's just been
Yeah.
around for a while.
I say I play Gears, so I like gore.
Uh huh. Now, did you just skip a couple steps? Did you go out there and skin an animal and just removed all the flesh and from it just to get it right? Are we gonna
I
learn that a few years from
mean,
now? That's what you actually did.
you don't know about the death claws that were haunting around?
Uh oh. Right.
They're not anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're in your trophy room.
They're in. I know. I still need to hang it somewhere.
Right. Yeah, that's a major problem with me. I have no wall real estate whatsoever. I
I
actually
know. The
started hanging
more.
stuff on my door. You know, like I
Oh,
joke that, and I put the Nuka Girl poster on there, and I hadn't hung up a poster since I was a teenager, so it was really weird. I'm like, I'm hanging up a
hey,
poster on my door.
it's a cool poster.
It is a cool poster. It only cost me $5, you know, from Five Below,
Hey,
um, which actually I just found the Fallout 4 perk chart poster at Five Below, so they might be out there again.
I
Mm-hmm.
got it from the actual the game.
Mm-hmm. See, I never bought those things when the game came out. Like, I never got the like when Nuka World the DLC when it came out. GameStop was giving out those maps for free. I ended up buying mine for
Oh
$12 from fucking eBay, you know, because I was so
no,
late into the you
I
know
I
to the
just
party.
recently because I wanted, my idea was Courtney Taylor
Mm-hmm.
and Peter Jessup to sign the case.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it didn't happen because I had them sign the N7 helmet.
Mm-hmm.
But I got the case, the like the game. It comes with the game and everything
Mm-hmm.
at a local con. It was like $15.
Nice.
So I was like, you know what?
That's cool.
Might as well.
Yeah.
And it came with everything in the case, and it has a prick chart.
Damn. Wow, that's a good deal because what was it last year? I actually ended up getting the Fallout 4 Pit Boy, the one that you put your phone in,
Ooh.
without the case, but with a stand and
Hmm.
everything. How much was it? $50, I want to say. So I was like,
Hmm.
yeah, I grabbed it.
Yeah.
And I wanted to repaint it or whatever, but I just let it be, because then I ended up getting the one from the show, which is the one that I now wear. Um,
I wanted that one so bad.
it's worth it. It's worth it.
I mean, it's not available anymore.
I mean, it will be. I'm pretty sure it will be. GameStop actually still might have it available, but
I checked.
really, because
Yeah.
they're pouring it all into the newest iteration, which is the Fallout 3 New Vegas one.
Mm. Hmm.
Man, that one's so good. We got to
That one looks really cool too.
we got to see it at Good Springs last year, and so she like demoed
Ooh.
it and everything. It's gonna have a mini game on it too. Um,
I know. I saw that.
yes, and it's like they
Oh.
really thought about it, because this one is gonna have sort of like a texture surface. So I mean, they know a lot of people are gonna
Ooh.
customize them, or weather them the way they like. So they made it textured,
Yep.
so receives the paint a lot better. Which I mean, I can
Ooh.
appreciate that.
That's true.
um,
That's smart.
I mean, it's a whole $100 more expensive, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm just waiting for them to recreate the Fallout 4 one, and you know, 76. Why
Do that one.
not? Because they just got so much better. I mean, because there is, I believe the first Fallout 3 one was just a clock, so it had, it's a digital clock. I mean, they obviously did the Fallout 76 one, but it doesn't do much, So I think
Oh.
if the Want Company can recreate those, I mean, yeah,
Hey.
I'll be on board with that, you know. But yeah, no. But my first one, I mean, it was 3D printed, like you mentioned. I mean, it even if it's engineered right, it just still takes a little bit, of just fiddling around with it, getting
It's
the
a
right
little
screws,
nuanced.
yeah. And but a lot of people ended up liking that one, because when it was that San Diego Comic Con 23 or 24 or whatever, a lot of people actually liked that one, because I didn't paint it that brownish color like it is in the game. Mine was
Oh
more of a
yeah.
like an olive green type thing, because I wanted it to be different, and yeah, a lot of people ended up liking it, and it was just, you know I put my old phone in it, and I remember it was this lady. She stopped me. We were on our way somewhere. I forget, but she stopped me. I was like, and she didn't have a clue what Fallout was. I was like, "What is that
Oh.
thing?" I'm like, "What that gadget on your arm?" Like, it's called a Pit Boy, and it's like, try
That.
explaining that to someone who has no idea, what Fallout is. I mean,
Oh
she was
man.
just so taken aback by it, but it was. And then when I made it work, when I woke the phone up and the app loaded, and I was like, she was just so, just mesmerized. I was like, yeah, because she thought
Yep.
that it was like a real thing. That I'm like, it
Oh.
kind of can be, because it was running
I-
the Fallout 4 app. I actually managed to make it work, the
Oh.
companion app,
Mm-hmm.
and so it even,
Oh, that's
um,
awesome.
like, it had moving stuff. Like the Vault Boy and everything was moving the stats and whatever. The only thing I couldn't get it to do is to get it synced up with my game, because once they stopped supporting it's like I could never make it work. But it was good
Oh.
enough.
Dang.
And then there was this guy, I follow him on Instagram or whatever. He created a different app. He called it, what did he call it? But it's more akin to Fallout 3 or New Vegas. So you could actually make it change colors, like amber, white, or green. Yeah,
Oh.
and it had like New Vegas radio and all that, and you could actually make the map work. I think so. As long as your phone was connected and it had location turned on, you could actually like make it work and everything. So I had that for well until I got the TV show one.
Oh,
But no, I had a lot of fun with that Pit Boy.
that's
It was
awesome.
also a lot bigger because the TV show one was pretty tiny, compared to
Yeah.
anything else. Which I guess it makes sense because it's the newest iteration, right? But
Yeah.
no, I would have to say my favorite one is the Fallout 4 one. I don't know.
I really like that one.
It just might be because Fallout 4 was like my official, gateway to Fallout when it came out, so it just kind of stuck.
It, I mean, I guess, because that's what I've been playing. But it also just makes sense. I've seen the other Pit Boys, and there's certain things where I'm like, well, how would you even do that? Like, it doesn't make sense. How
Mhm.
would you? And this one, everything is, if it's on your left hand,
Mhm.
you can do things with your
Right.
right hand,
Right.
and it just makes sense.
Yep.
And again, maybe I'm just biased.
No, I totally get it. But yeah, speaking of which, I kind of mentioned like what my start was, but like how did you get into Fallout in the first place? We're
Uh,
an hour in and I'm barely asking that question.
um, I heard about it
Mhm.
a long time ago. I just never picked it up. There was always another game that
Mhm.
I ended up playing, but we have really good friends. One of them is a huge Fallout fan, the
Mhm.
one that I got the cases of the Vault-Tec pack for.
Oh, nice.
Um, we hang out with them quite a bit, and I mean, we are the two nerds of the couples, so it we just kind of end up talking about video games
Mhm.
and
Right on.
geeky shit. So he would talk about it and like, oh, it's so cool, and this is kind of what it's about,
Mhm.
and oh man, they're like the show came out and it's cool. So he kept talking about it, and I I ended up just because I wanted to. I ended up taking a 3D modeling
Mhm.
program, and I kept like the more I saw, like kind of that's really cool.
Right.
I want to make stuff,
Right.
and I started talking to him about it, and it would always lead back to Fallout. So I was like, you know what?
All roads lead to Fallout.
Okay, so I was it was on my list of like, okay, I'll look it up and I'll buy it at some point. And it was on sale because it was the like anniversary.
Mhm.
So I ended up getting it, and it comes with all the DLCs. So I was like, hey, guess what I got? Oh man, it's awesome. Let me know how you like it and like what you're doing. And I ended up because I'm not a huge RPG person.
Mhm.
I'm more of a shooter. Uh, but I mean, I really like Mass Effect, so I was like, oh, you know what? If it's anything like that, I'll like it.
Right.
And I did end up loving it.
Well, there you
I,
go.
I just so been talking to him about it and like, oh my gosh, like I did this and that, and I found the gauntlet. I'm gonna make it. Like, oh, dude, yeah, hell yeah! Like, show me when you make it. And so he was like my way in,
All right.
and I, I you know,
Just
I
stuck.
heard about it before. It just this is when it stuck.
Right. No, that's cool. Um, and I mean, it doesn't matter, like how you made your way in. It's just you did, and I guess that's all that matters, right? Like
Here
me,
now.
yeah, there you go. I mean, I don't know, but just like any fandom, right? Like you have a whole bunch of people that just kind of like feel the need to tell others how much of a fan they're not because they didn't play the original games or whatever. I'm
Yes.
like, what difference does it make? Like
I was
it.
so afraid of that,
Well, I mean,
to be honest.
and I mean, rightfully so, because I mean, you never know, like who you're gonna bump into, but it's just like if it's the show that that brought you in or Fallout 76 or whatever, which
Mhm.
that game received so much flack, especially in the beginning. And I mean, you know,
Yeah.
deservedly so, because it was pretty bad in the beginning, but like that was years ago, you know, like it's a
Yeah.
totally different game now. Like that's just all of that is so just tired, old material that's just so irrelevant right now. So I mean, I just can we all just be friends? It's,
I
it's like whether it's the
know.
show, it's whatever game you like. I mean, just have fun with it. Like,
Just you like, yeah, and that's my thing where I mean like Mass Effect has a huge rift
mm-hmm,
because a lot of people didn't like Andromeda.
uh huh,
And I'm like, it's more Mass Effect, guys. Like, why are you mad? It's
mm-hmm,
more of the thing. So I kind of feel like for somebody who maybe started off on
mm-hmm,
Andromeda, it's like, no, you're gonna not make them want to play the other games because you're gonna make them feel like shit.
mm-hmm,
You shouldn't. So I mean, and being so new to Fallout, but like falling in love
mm-hmm.
hard and fast,
Yeah,
I was kind of like, dang, I don't know if like I really want to do it, and I want to build the thing, and I
mm-hmm,
want to do it all this way,
mm-hmm.
but I had this like fear of like, well, you don't even know what you're talking about.
Right. Unfortunately, it's all too common, and I just hate it that even exists. And it's just like it can be Fallout, like you mentioned, Mass Effect, like any major franchise or any major
Yeah.
fandom, like Star Wars. Oh my god, you know,
Oh,
like
oh,
it's one of the best fandoms and one of the worst. Because like if you
it
catch a bad
yeah.
one, like it's bad,
It it's
and
so bad.
I just don't do it. I can't I can't deal with this these people because it's just like you know what you're right. Bye.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, I don't wanna scare people off. It's like, "No, no,
hmm
no. Yes, yes, this thing is actually really cool. Come
hmm
on, check it out. Check out all of this other stuff that has to do with it."
Right.
And I downloaded 76, so I'm gonna start that pretty soon.
Nice.
And I've
You're gonna
been,
love
like,
that. I
reading all the
promise you.
lore and
Right. No, you're gonna have a good time because I mean, I started playing it a couple years ago now, like barely a couple years ago, and I was never really a huge fan of like online play with other people.
Yeah.
Like I'm a campaign type of person, single
Oh,
player or
yeah.
whatever. So like especially going from Fallout 4 is like, oh, what's a season? What do you
What are
mean?
you
Like
talking
I get
about?
to actually do something with other people. What's a raid?
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Yes. I mean, I was really into Destiny
hmm
for a long time and then got into Destiny 2
hmm
and so know what it's like,
hmm
but I also gravitate toward single player
hmm
because I like the story and
hmm
I don't always want to like grind to grind or
Right.
rely on somebody else. Like, oh my god, you're just fucking up, and now I can't finish the mission.
Right. Yeah, no, it's definitely not like that. And while there is a lot of grinding, like depending on what you want to achieve, uh,
Yeah.
like just jumping in so fresh. I mean, I would almost hazard a guess that within the first hour of you playing that, there will be somebody that will drop absolutely everything on your doorstep. A set of armor, all these, badass weapons, the ammo that goes with it, that just sets you up. And I think that's the single most, the greatest aspect of this game is the community for the most part. Because, there's people that just play it so damn much that they wind up having
Yeah.
everything or like all the recipes or the plans or whatever, yeah, and they just drop it at your feet and
Yeah,
just have at it.
there's another good friend that also loves Fallout. He's who I got the power armor from,
Hmm.
and he keeps like, you gotta play it. You gotta play it. Don't worry. There's if it's not me, it's gonna be somebody else who gives you a bunch of free shit.
Hmm.
You just have to you just have to start like roaming around. You're gonna get stuff.
Hmm.
You're gonna get taken care of. It's okay.
Yep.
All right, all right. Let me hold on. I got other games.
No, it's yeah, because like once you start, it's just so much, and
Yeah.
just like with everything, around Fallout, just like once you're in, you're in.
That oh man, when I first saw the map, I was like, okay, it's a big map.
Hmm.
And then like actually finding different things, but like the little pinpoints
Hmm.
of different places made the map look even bigger. Like, oh,
Right.
I'm only right there.
Yep.
I've traveled for 2 days.
Yep. And they make you pay for it for fast traveling. What?
What is going on?
Yeah.
And now my map is full.
Hmm.
It's like I have so many discovered places,
Hmm.
and I found the UFO.
Nice.
It just oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. No, it's quite something. And I didn't think I waited when it comes to 76 for so long because one, space on my computer, and
Oh yeah.
and when I heard the first reviews, like how shitty it is or whatever, because like apparently like it was pretty empty, like without any NPCs or whatever. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'll wait. And then
Oh,
a week later or something, like there was another 50 gig update. I was like, yeah, like I literally can't run it on my computer right now. Like this is too much space. And so I waited
oh,
until, yeah, like roughly about the end of 2024. Yeah, because every now and then they offer it for free for a weekend or whatever. So I was like, okay, I'm going to give it a shot. And then I
oh.
ended up buying it, and then I played it, on and off. I mean, it's been a minute since I last logged in, and I even ended up streaming it for a while, which was pretty
Ooh,
interesting.
nice.
So I had it. My Twitch is totally not set up, so like it was mainly off of like TikTok and everything.
Oh.
Um, but it's streamed on both platforms,
Mhm.
and it was cool. Like I had like once people
Dang,
started
that's
interacting, because like I had a little bit of lore here, because I might have mentioned it, because like I actually wrote a whole bunch of lore for my character and everything, but
oh yes.
I've never made that publicly available anywhere. But for every 1,000 likes on like on TikTok, like when people like it and everything, a song comes out that I had one of my buddies make. But that basically outlines most of the lore that I wrote about it. So
That's awesome.
I just I don't know, the number one uh, I guess reason what's stopping me from making it available. I just don't want somebody else to run with it. Just
Oh.
make it theirs. Um, I don't know. So I'm really protective of it, but no, but it's like
Fair.
it's really cool because I just had somebody um in one of the Discord servers tell me that like, oh, you're basically the reason why I want combat armor. I was like, that that feels really good, you know. I'm like, there are many people with combat armor cosplay, but
But not like that.
it just feels really good, you know.
It's really I mean, I didn't have time for anything else.
Mhm.
But I mean, I have the pattern for it,
Mhm.
and I saw you and somebody else that had armor, and I was like, oh man,
Mhm.
I need to make armor. I need my own.
Right. No, like
Oh,
because once you have it, it's just like you just want to wear it, you know. And
it
like I
looks
said, for the
so
longest time, I
cool.
didn't want to make armor. Like it was like, no, I'm not gonna make armor because like I wanted this suit,
Uh,
to be the
show off the
star of the show.
suit.
Yeah, exactly. But then, once I started making all the pieces, because first I made just the chest piece and the back piece with the shoulders,
Oh.
and so that was what I had for LA Comic Con of that year, and I had already printed the thighs, but I didn't end up finishing them on time. And so like when I say like every con or every event, like it just gained a little by little. Like I'm not lying, like to this day, like even if it's just like switching that leg pouch for this one, like there's always just like adjustments or whatever. Just kind of like
Nice.
you find out whatever works, whatever doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, now I think I'm gonna stop at like I made the knee pads, right? But it's like
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna rub on the thighs a lot, and then with the shin
Yeah.
guards too. I'm like I still want to stay mobile, you know.
Yeah.
So, but I am gonna
The
make
fine line.
the other shin pad, and I am gonna add the shoulder. I mean the elbow pads because they just look cool.
Nice.
But
Nice.
yeah, every now and then I just kind of get a little itch to kind of make it full heavy armor. So like where the entire chest is just kind of encrusted, in this additional piece, and the legs, they cover the front and the back of the thigh. But I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
adopt a different style of walking here, because it's not gonna,
Literally.
yeah, it's not gonna look good. So
Because I even had to, my friend would laugh because at WonderCon when we would we would be walking in the halls, they're just packed with people.
hmm
I kind of like I would try to put the claw behind me or like off to the side,
right,
but it just
it just doesn't
I mean
work,
it didn't feel safe, and
right.
also it just didn't work. So I I didn't think about it.
hmm
It just happened.
hmm
So I would put it in front of my face. Like I would just like
right,
walk like this.
like with your guard up.
Yeah, and people she told me like I'm sorry. I'm just laughing because you like literally you just looked like you were parting the crowds of people with your gauntlet.
That's hilarious.
People would see it and they'd like move off to the side.
Right,
And I
because I'm
was
gonna
like,
take
"Oh
you
well."
on like
I
it's
I
ready.
mean, because they look sharp, and
They
they kind of
really do.
are.
They really do. Like in photos,
They
like they look razor sharp.
they kind of I kind of got myself earlier today because I was trying to fix something. I was grabbing my wallet
hmm
because my the pouch is an actual pouch, and I kind of got myself on the calf because I was like I had the claw on and I was trying to do stuff, So it actually is sharp, and I guess people would just see it coming at them.
Mm-hmm.
They just like, nope,
Right. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of looks like you got yourself on the face too, with the claws.
little bit. I was hoping you wouldn't notice.
It's fake, people. It's fake. No blood here.
It is. It is. It's not real.
It looks real
It's
though.
um,
Got you
scab blood.
straight out the wasteland.
If I had more time, I would have actually done gashes.
Yeah, that's one thing I really want to do. Like I want to do something nasty to my face.
Yeah. The mouth thing that I showed
Uh
you,
huh.
I like stuff like that. I I love it. I
Yeah.
love special effects.
I did something a while ago for Halloween. I was just playing around with latex and everything, and so I kind of did like a burn on my arm, and then I
Nice.
was like I don't know if I had that video anywhere, but and then I just, like started like peeling it off because it was just kind of like burned here and there, and so it was like all nasty and everything like stringy and and whatnot. And then I put the
Yeah.
fake blood on it. Uh, no, I love that kind of stuff.
Also for burns, I learned from watching a real burn has like a little moisture to it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put some lube, like just a little,
Mm-hmm.
just
It's all that
it
plasma
it gives
separating.
it, yeah, it gives it that little
Yeah, the wet look.
sheen,
Mm-hmm.
and it works perfectly because the lube doesn't dry out.
Right, because it's oil based. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, dang, that's so cool. And I've done two face makeup before.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just didn't have lube, but the like using the latex with
Mm-hmm.
just tissue paper
Yeah.
and like making it look all gnarly
Mm-hmm.
and layering that on top and just
It's
painting it.
cheap too.
Just, yeah. And I mean, I don't remember where I heard it, but like even if you fuck up the base
Mm-hmm.
prop, if you do a good paint job,
Right.
you can save it. So even if you don't know what you're doing, just
Make it look like you do.
make it look like you do and
No
it
one
kind of
needs to
works
know.
out. Yeah, it's the fun of
Ha-
prop making and special effects.
yeah.
You just kind of
I'm.
start doing something and then
Yeah.
ta-da.
I mean, honestly, the when it comes to most damage on anything that I've done to my things, um, it's just kind of I kind of let it develop on its own. Because so like for example, the chess piece, I wasn't gonna do like this like deep um like impact from a weapon or whatever, but I was sanding
Oh.
it. I was sanding it, and it was just it just got too thin, and then all of a sudden
Oh.
it developed a hole. So I was like, well,
Yeah.
fuck. So I'm like, okay, I'm
Well,
gonna make the hole deeper, bigger. So like I ended up just putting one of those like big Dremel, not a burr, but it was like a grinding stone, but a spherical
oh,
one. So I just made the hole
yeah.
bigger, but then I puttied it over, but like it retained that divot. So I made it look like like something impacted. It
Oh,
just like took a chunk out of the
yeah.
steel or whatever, and because
Mhm.
the chess piece is thick enough, it's like 2 inches thick almost.
Ooh.
Um, it looked good. And I left that thing like bare metal, and it actually ended up working out. But I didn't plan that. It just kind of happened. So
Yeah.
there's I'd say it's about 50-50. Like on the pauldron,
Mhm.
I actually did like Deathclaw scratches across it, so like 3 gashes.
Nice.
So that I planned, but like everything else is just kind of develops as you go, and
Yeah.
like when it comes to like most scratches or just kind of chunks taken out of it, like I do that once everything is like painted, right? Because like most of the time I want to expose what's underneath, so like the bare metal, and that has to go through all the layers.
Yeah. And that's
So
how it would happen.
right, and so I just kind of always have that general outline, but sometimes the damn thing drops, and cracks or whatever, which it happened to my mask. I literally had it
Ah.
on the back of the workshop, like on top of the AC unit, and I have an extractor fan right above it, and I turn down the fan, and the freaking the cover that opens up, just knocked the whole thing down, and sure enough, it cracked. So like it has a crack like around the nose piece right here, but I'm like,
Hey.
I'm not gonna get mad. I'm gonna incorporate it into the mask because I'm like, why not? Like this thing is supposed to look beat up, So I just
It's real battle damage.
yeah, so I just squirted a little bit of super glue in there just so it doesn't come off, or doesn't
Yeah.
sacrifice to structural integrity or whatever, and it ended up working out. It totally works. So because it was literally like
That's awesome.
I just top coated it. It was literally the last thing to do was to let it dry. And I just hear something fell back there, and I'm like, no. I was just, and when I saw that it was still in one piece, but it had that crack, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna
Oh
lose it. I'm not gonna lose
man.
it,
Okay,
because
it can be saved.
yeah, it's salvageable. It's totally salvageable. So,
Yeah.
that's just what happens sometimes.
I know. It's you don't sometimes you go in with a plan, sometimes you don't.
Yeah,
And
it's good to have, but it'll change.
sometimes yeah, yeah. Like I have the hobby horse. I wanted to make scratches on it. I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
have it look beat up. Um so I did it before painting.
Mm-hmm.
Cuz I didn't think about it. I just well, I want scratches.
Mm-hmm.
So I dremeled on some scratches and I just kind of did whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And the base of the horse in the front was it just it kept coming apart and it looked ugly and I kept trying to fix it, but people really like that it looks like it's beat up from the front. Like,
Right.
oh yeah, totally on purpose. Yep, yep.
Right.
Yeah, we're
There
gonna say
from
it's on
the
purpose.
yeah, there from the get go. That was the plan.
Yeah. So even things like that, like it kept like it would, and I was doing it over the summer, so
Mm-hmm.
it was hot, and
Right.
the contact cement kept reactivating.
Right.
But it just looked ugly, and I couldn't flatten it out perfectly the way that I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So I just, you know what, fuck it. It's gonna it's gonna be what it's gonna be,
Yep.
and hopefully it just looks like battle damage. And it does. It
There we go.
looks like it's been banged up. So I'm like, hey, you know what?
Yeah, it works.
It worked out. Sometimes it just works out.
Yeah, you just kind of have to let it flow, and I mean, it ended up working out, right?
It's a lot of what cosplay is.
I mean, honestly, it really is. Like I always say, it's good to have an outline, or a general battle plan. But I mean, uh,
It's
it'll just
more like
yeah,
guidelines.
yeah, the
I always think of
suggestions,
pirates. Yeah.
yeah, suggestions, because yeah, either the glue's not gonna work or the paint is gonna do something weird, or totally not speaking from experience here. You're gonna apply a top coat way too early and it's still too hot and it'll bubble up, ruin the paint job and whatnot.
I, I've never worn it, but I have a Raven cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
And when when I was first making it, because I wanted to make everything myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. I was working on the belt and I thought like, oh, I'm gonna use some styrofoam balls and I'll just cut them in half and then I'll like attach those to the rings,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll paint those, and like it'll be fine. I'll use a metallic like I had it all planned out.
Right.
The glue that I used melted the styrofoam.
Uh-oh.
So it had these like giant gaps in it, and it was not gonna work out. I was like, damn it.
Now
So
what?
I ended up just like, that's not gonna work.
Let's
I
pivot
just
here.
got the actual pieces and like a kit,
Mm-hmm.
and I put it together, and so that's how I did that. I just haven't worn it.
Mm-hmm.
I even have her like it's a prop that looks like her powers. Like
Oh, okay.
you light it up.
Right.
I just I don't know.
Not feeling it.
I haven't worn. I love Raven. She's one of my favorites,
Mm-hmm.
and I just haven't.
It's one of those things.
I don't know. We'll
We'll
see.
see.
Maybe in an upcoming
Right.
con.
Yeah, I mean, there's always that. Um, so, I mean, we kind of talked about prop making, prop building, and everything, tips and tricks, which is, um, I can never shut up about it. I'm- it's just like I can always talk shop, and it's like I love getting other people's perspective, on the building process and like what goes into building props, how they do it and whatever. So that's that's I don't know. It's interesting, seeing
Yeah.
how different people do different things and how they approach it. Um, I mean, hopefully, for everybody listening and or watching, hopefully you took away something from that, um, and the fuck ups that inevitably
Oh
come
yeah.
with the territory. But yeah, let's pivot here a little bit and let's talk about collecting, especially
Oof.
Fallout collecting. Are you a Fallout collector?
I started to, but it's it's one of those that's like, ooh, it's pricey. Like,
Yeah.
I like now I have a helmet. I have
Well,
the
I mean, you
cases
got the bug.
and yeah, and I have props, and
Hmm.
I have Funkos.
Hmm.
I got the NCR Power Armor Funko that's coming
I
in.
know. I'm so excited about that.
I so
So yes, the answer is yes.
yes. It's still small,
No,
but
not for
yes.
long.
No, yeah, yeah.
Um, I mean, it's just. I mean, what you said. I mean, it can definitely get up there when it comes to
Yeah.
the price tag. But I mean, like you, like I started with a lot of props. Like that made up the bulk of my, I guess you could call it collection. Just
Mhm.
because most of what I wanted wasn't out there, like commercially available. And like I tend to go for
Yeah.
like the more obscure stuff, it's just I don't know. It's like I tend to gravitate towards it, and I always say like the biggest gripe that I always have when it comes to like anything, not just Fallout, but like any collectible is like it's the branding, right? It's like so like for me it doesn't like let's take an example like if it's a mug, a Vault Tech mug,
Mhm.
like I don't need to have a big Fallout on the other side of it. Like I know what it
Yeah.
is. Like I want to be immersed
Yeah.
in the universe. Damn it, you know,
I don't want to.
or put
Yeah.
it at the bottom or something. It's just like I get it from a marketing standpoint. Like it's got to be there, but it's just it just bugs me. And like I'm at the point where I'm about to just grab some acetone and erase it from the official Bethesda bottles. Because like I
Oh.
want. Well, it is at the bottom, luckily, but like you can still
Hmm.
see it because it's a transparent glass. But I'm about
Yeah.
like who cares? Like I'm not gonna resell it, so it doesn't need to
Yeah.
be in
It's
that mint
yeah.
condition. Like I'm gonna erase it the fuck off.
Because a lot of my Funkos are open.
Oh, same here. Like I want
Some
to see the
some of
whole thing.
them, yeah, like some of them are still like in the like my Toph
Mm-hmm.
is signed by Toph.
Right.
So she's in her box.
Mm-hmm.
She's living her best life. Um, but I want to see them.
Yeah.
I and it's like, will they lose their value? I don't care. They're mine.
Right.
I don't want to sell them. I got them because I
Yeah.
I
Like if
want
you're a
them.
reseller, I get it. I totally get it. But like if it's for your collection, for your enjoyment, yeah, like I
Yeah.
take it off. Like I always think about it like, oh, there's a proper collector somewhere out there that just like, broke down and started crying because I just checked the box and there. That's it. And yeah, they get dusty and whatever, but I don't care. I want to see the entire figurine. That's why I got it. Not
Yeah.
just the front of it. Like when it's
And like,
autographed, like you mentioned, I get it because like if you take it out, there's literally nothing to sign, so like a box makes
mhm.
sense. Um,
Yeah, it has like, something flat.
yeah,
They
but
have to sign it on there.
mm-hmm,
And I totally get it. And the friend that got me into Fallout, um, him and his wife like love collecting Funkos.
mm-hmm,
They have like
a
walls
wall of
of
them.
Funkos. And it looks amazing.
Mm-hmm,
They're all in boxes.
mm-hmm,
Um like they might sell some in the
mm-hmm,
future. They're dabbling in the idea, but it's mostly for them
yeah,
because they like the characters, the fandoms. But it works out really well because the way they have them set up, it works to have them stacked on each other
mm-hmm,
in boxes.
right,
So it looks really cool and I totally get that
mm-hmm,
side of things. But I also wanna like I have a Brumok from Gears right in front of my TV,
mm-hmm,
and I look at him every time I play.
right. And sometimes you just want to grab it and you want to look at it, right? Like, I mean, I
Yeah,
totally
it's
do that.
so cool.
Yeah. I mean, I say that as I look at a tower of Funkos in front of me that are still in the boxes, but that's just laziness. That's just laziness. I just haven't taken them out yet because it's a space issue. But I'm
Also the space issue.
yeah, and I mean, uh, I was just talking to some of the co-admins from the group. I'm like, I'm running out of space. What do y'all do with the boxes, right? Because like it's a
Yeah.
thing. Like a lot of people keep the boxes, and it's just
Hmm.
it got to the point where I just tossed most of them, and I kept the coolest looking ones. Like I'm a sucker for good packaging, and if it looks
I
like
know.
when it's like in universe and it could be used
Hmm.
as a prop in and of its own, yeah, I keep that. But it's like so so I finally collected all the Nuka Cola flavors, like the bottles, but like they all come in it's box,
Yeah.
right? And I'm like, what the hell do I do with that? So I flattened all of them, like I deconstructed and flattened all of them.
Hmm.
But I'm like, I'm about to just give it away to somebody who wants it, or like realistically, like I kept it for the longest time, just for transportation purposes. Like you never know, but I'm like,
Yeah.
you can say that
For
about
real.
anything, like before you know it, you're just swimming in boxes. So yeah, I ended up flattening all of them, and I mean, I know there's a market for it. Like some people buy it or whatever,
Yeah.
but it's just like
Yeah.
I might list it somewhere, but I'm probably just gonna give it away or whatnot. You know.
I know, I saw that. I was looking for a Pokemon game a year or two ago
Mhm.
because I still have my 3DS,
Mhm.
and I like it was it was just the case of the game. Like, no, I want the game.
Mhm.
Like, I don't want the box. Like, great if it comes with the box, but I want the game. And it just, I don't know, starting to collect things has shown me a whole other world of
Mhm.
like collecting and selling. Whereas I buy the things that I want because I love the universe
Right.
or I love the character, and there's people that take advantage of that, and
Mhm.
they try to either buy up everything to sell, or
Oh, I hate
they
that.
like well, I have the box if you
Mhm.
want the box. No, I want.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's already happening to the NCR Funkos. Like, it's already listed on eBay for like
Oh,
60, 60, 80 bucks on eBay. I'm
uh,
like, how?
hasn't even shipped
Right.
out.
And it's just, it happened with the Jones Soda. It's happening with this, literally
It,
everything. But like, it'll keep happening as long as people keep buying it. I mean, it's
yes,
just don't buy
yeah,
it. Just wait. That's how you
just
eliminate
yeah,
it.
like they're gonna let him sit on it.
Hmm.
I,
It's
I
just,
just I can't.
no, no, it gets bad sometimes, I mean, uh, it gets to the point where it's just like for a while, I didn't really buy anything. I mean, partly because of that, and two, it was like none of the stores, like the Target or whatever, like they didn't stock anything, and I was like, well, when you kind of build your whole platform or whatever social media on like hunting the shit down or unboxing it or like
Hmm.
shooting fun videos and you can't find anything like it just got me mad. At one point I was like, well, just
Yeah.
fuck this shit. Like
Yeah. Like, I didn't even want it anyway.
yeah, kind of like that. But it's just like you just kind of have to, like step back for a minute and like, you don't have to have it. At the end of the day, it's a luxury.
Yeah.
It's just like it's silly, to get mad over something like that. But it's like,
Yeah.
like you're trying to do
It's
something, but it's like it
like
can get
you have
annoying.
the little heartbreak, but also logically like, okay, I'm not gonna die. I'm not
Right,
like
right. Like at some point, like they say the thrill of the chase or whatever, but it's just like, yeah, I'd like to find something, from time to time. And it's just like it got to the
satisfaction
point where
actually
it's,
like
yeah, it's well, especially when you see it all around you. Like every other account is like, oh, look what I found in my Target. It's just like loaded. I'm like, yeah, mine didn't have nothing. Like,
thanks,
mm-hmm,
thanks.
cool, but I mean, it is what it is. Um, but yeah, like, but I mean, I'm fairly new collector. I mean, especially when it comes to Fallout. I mean, I didn't buy anything from the
Hmm.
Bethesda Gear store until like early last year or whatever.
Oh.
When a bunch of us got brought on board, like with the codes and everything, and I mean that's a whole nother story. But
That's
um,
amazing. I'm like, what? You have codes? What?
right, it sounds a lot cooler than it actually is, especially right now. I mean, not to rag on it, but yeah, which y'all free to
It's a story
use
from her.
codes from creators. I mean, it's always appreciated. We always say that. Um, and I mean, to this day, I probably wouldn't have had most of what I do if it wasn't for the codes. So I'll
Oh.
forever be grateful for that. Um, let me just say that. But no, I mean, where I was going with it was, um, I would always just make stuff because one, something was either too pricey or it just wasn't out there. I was like, well, I'll make it, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's always fun to just kind of have something, on your shelf that you made. I mean, obviously, and then
Yeah.
that you can kind of incorporate in your cosplay, because then you compare it with other
Yeah.
cosplays out there and other people, and that's just gonna be like one of my most favorite things. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, panels are cool and everything
Hmm.
at a con, but it's the meetups for me. Like the taking
I
pictures with other people, and it's just like trading things, and just talking about cosplay or whatever. It's just that's everything for me.
It's so fun. It's I didn't really get into like feeling like a cosplayer
I still
until
don't.
uh it was a LA Comic Con. I don't remember what year it was. It
Hmm.
was a couple years ago. But I was a little sister
Okay.
and I didn't see any other little sisters. I hadn't seen any like BioShock,
Hmm.
and I decided like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And again, I can't sew to save my life. So I ended up getting just a little sister dress and I weathered it
Hmm.
because I weather everything.
Can't blame you
And
there.
I I ended up doing that. Um and I got an atom syringe from someone.
Hmm.
Um and people were just like, what, a little sister? I haven't seen a little sister.
Nice.
And one of the vendors had BioShock posters. Can I take a picture of you next to the posters? Like, we
Hmm.
haven't seen anybody with Fallout or like little or Fallout. Oh jeez, with BioShock. Um or like even just a little sister, nothing.
Hmm.
So I'm like, yeah, sure. Hey.
That's cool. Um, no, I think like it makes it all the more special, right? Because I mean, it's one thing because there's certain cosplays that, and I mean that's not to throw shade on anybody, but there's just certain cosplays that a lot of people do, right? And you see a
Yeah.
lot of it out there, and it's always fun to just kind of see,
The different
yeah, the
versions.
different versions and people's take on it. But I think
Hmm.
it's just so much more special where it's just like you're the only one, and you just kind of like
Then
stick out. And it's, I mean, if it's your thing or not, it's like people flock to it or they tend to, and it's just because you're the only one,
it
or like it's
it's
so rare.
yeah, I've seen another little sister.
Hmm.
Um I think it was at San Diego
All right.
this past year.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like it's been the first one and I was so excited. Oh my god, like I've done her too. That's so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is Alice.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a lot of people like the games,
Mm-hmm.
but not a lot of people actually cosplay it. At least I saw one
Mm-hmm.
Alice at WonderCon.
Interesting.
Um, but I was in my Fallout gear.
Right.
So I was like, oh, but I was wearing her yesterday. If I would have seen you yesterday,
Right. Right. It's like I swear.
I swear I have the horse too. You have a horse. I have a horse.
That's funny. Yeah, and no, it's just so cool, because like that's another like avenue into talking to people that you otherwise maybe wouldn't have,
Yeah.
So it's just like literally that's why I like cons too, because it's not weird to just approach a person, and start talking about like the weirdest stuff, be it cosplay or whatever, because like everybody's there for that reason, you know,
Yeah.
and
It's
especially
I
when they're
mean,
smaller cons and when they're like
yeah, the little local ones.
that, or when it's like when it's the Fallout fan celebration, like that's literally the only focal
Ooh,
point,
uh-huh.
you know, because it's like, yeah, you have cons, but then you have this con and it's just Fallout. So it's like
Yeah.
it's a totally different dynamic. It's just like you feel like you're in the game, but at the same time, it just feels so weird because then you'll see hordes of NCR troops talking to a bunch of Legion, you know, people. It's like it just feels so weird because like you have
What are
these, you
you
know,
doing talking?
yeah, like these, you know, sworn enemies just having a good old time, you know. So,
That's
uh,
amazing. It was like, at the meetup at WonderCon.
hmm
It was my first ever meetup.
oh, nice.
What? This is amazing. Like,
Yeah, it got
oh, there's a
bigger.
power armor. There's a ghoul. There's
hmm
what? There's like
Yeah. Yeah, if you end up making it
dog meat.
to yeah, if you end up making it to Good Springs, like just get ready to get your mind blown cuz I mean it's thousands of people.
Ah, that's
You know,
amazing.
it's just it's crazy. Um but
I want to. I really want to.
mm, it's worth it. If you can definitely do make plans for that one cuz uh it's uh it's worth it. I tell that to everybody that's never been. Um and it's just like I can't explain it. You know, the pictures can't explain it. It's just the sheer volume of people in cosplay is ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen pictures.
hmm it's
It's
just
so amazing.
it's the Fallout con to go to, at least on this
It's
side of the
so
country. I mean,
cool.
now they have
Yeah.
the you know the West Virginia one. Like I still wanted to go to that, but I always joke around that if I flew with all my crap, they would confiscate everything, and I would have nothing but the suit. You know, so
Starting from scratch.
yep, just yep, back to the beginning.
Yeah. And there's no way that I could put my gauntlet on a plane.
Right. Yeah, it would just
I can't. It has to be within driving distance.
well, and that was the other thing. I was like, well, what if we drive? I mean, cross country trip. You know, I mean, it's
Oh.
not that daunting, but it's just like when I was just kind of trying to, you know, logistically make it work,
Mm-hmm.
even with a group of people. I mean, you're talking about a solid week allocated for that. You know, because it takes
Yeah.
what a couple days, 3 days, well, a couple days to get there.
It's like 3 days from California to Texas.
Right. I mean, yeah, if you
So,
stop somewhere or whatever, like it's really
mm-hmm.
demanding in that way. So it's like, okay, well, a camper van or whatever. So it's like it still comes out to like $300 to $400 a
It's
person
yeah.
plus gas plus food. You know, then you have to, you know, camp out on the way, which isn't that bad. But then the price of the ticket, like it stacks up. You know, it's a major
Yeah.
trip, you know, which not impossible, but yeah, the
A
logistics
lot to
have to be
think
yeah,
about.
yeah, a lot of moving parts for sure. Which would be a badass trip, I'm sure. But
Hell yeah.
you know, one day, I just I don't know. I just wouldn't want to fly with all of that, just like for fear of them destroying it, losing it.
Yeah.
Like, like yeah, I can always make it
I
again,
know.
but like I wouldn't want to go through that.
It's not the same.
No,
It's not the same. That
no.
first one you make,
hmm
that like proud of this.
Yep, yep. It's just you know that's your baby. It's just
Yeah.
uh, don't want to lose that. But man, it's already been 2 hours. Can you believe that?
Holy shit.
Uh, I mean that's what I tell people. You know, it's just like no reason to be nervous because it's just like you're just talking about Fallout or whatever you want to talk about. And so, I mean, you tell me, was it that bad?
It's been fun.
That's very good to hear. But I'm gonna give the floor to you for a bit. If there's anything else that you like to shout out, people, projects that you got going on, plans, Just go wild.
Ooh.
Put you on the spot there.
Um, so I am gonna be part of a fantasy ball. Well, again, gonna be part of a fantasy ball
Mm.
in January. Um, and there's a bunch of other local events, all run by Macintosh Fantasy. Um, she's on Instagram. Macintosh Fantasy LLC,
Right on.
I believe. Um, so she runs all of the events,
Mm-hmm.
all of the whimsical and fantasy events that we have in the area are run by her. Um, I mean, there's a fairy picnic, a witch's picnic.
Ooh, nice.
There's there's a ball. So
Right on.
if you're in the Central Valley or you're willing to travel to the Central Valley, um, and you want to dress up,
Go to the ball.
go to the ball. And also, if you want to have any like designs done, logos and photos and anything to do with graphic design,
Mm-hmm.
I have a good friend, Underdog Bay, on Instagram. She does amazing work. My Alice picture in my my profile picture,
Mm.
she edited that, and I just it's amazing. It's
Nice.
amazing.
It does look good. Right on.
So that's
And so your socials, Phoenix underscore cosplay, um, Instagram, anywhere else people can find you, or anywhere else you frequent.
pretty much Instagram right now.
Mm-hmm.
I do I play on PlayStation
Mm-hmm.
quite a bit, but it's mostly single
Right.
player.
As we
So,
established.
as you know, but if you want to play Destiny, or I'm gonna start 76
Right on.
Darth Phoenix on PlayStation.
Sounds good. Um, yeah. I mean, all of that sounds super exciting. The ball and everything. Um, so Instagram is your poison of choice when it comes to social media. So
Yep.
all the updates, future projects, and everything can be found there. And I've had it on your screen the whole time. So people that do watch this thing, I hope there's somebody out there that does can easily find it there. I'm gonna share everything in the description. It's gonna be on YouTube. There's gonna be a whole bunch of posts. I mean, shouting this episode out. But before we wrap everything up, there's a little questionnaire that I didn't tell you about that I
Oh,
started doing a while back. It's basically a series of questions, related to Fallout, kind of like if or what would you rather and what's your favorite kind of thing. So, question number 1: if you were to be cast in the Fallout show, what role would you want to hold?
cast in the show. Can I say prop maker working in the background?
Nice. You're actually, I think, a third person that went that route. It's funny, but nice. I definitely like
I
that.
I I don't do in front of cameras,
Mm-hmm. Well, no shame
which
in that.
is ironic because I had a photo shoot today.
Right. Yeah. I mean that's why you look the way you do right now, right?
That's why, yeah.
Just plucked from the wasteland, right in front of the camera. Um, So yeah, again, people, look for those pictures on the Instagram. Question number two: what would be your what? Just kind of, I guess, goes hand in hand with the first question. What would be your job in the wasteland?
I would tinker with junk to make it something.
Nice, making Deathclaw gauntlets,
Making, yeah, I'd be the one
gauntlet factory.
making the gauntlets. Yeah, bring me the bone, bring me the scrap metal.
Right. What would you call your shop or your store?
Oh, I'm terrible with names. I don't know. Something with wasteland in it.
Uh huh. That's fair. That always works. We'll let you work on that one.
I'll let you know.
Right. Hey, maybe you can you can figure it out once you hop into 76. You know, you get to build your camp and everything. So
True.
hey, that's actually a good idea. That's how you're gonna make your caps, selling Deathclaw gauntlets.
Selling.
There you go. There you go. So another easy one. Your favorite Fallout character ever?
Dog meat.
Solid choice. I like dog meat as well too.
Can't go wrong.
No, you can't. And the last one, your favorite food can be in game or in universe, or I guess if Fallout was real, what would you be? What would be your favorite food?
I
And it can be chems.
Darn. Um. Ooh, I see.
Would you gravitate towards the snacks or towards like the different
I can't
meats?
see. I want to say the sugar bombs because
Uh
I
huh.
I have a sweet tooth, but
Sugar bombs.
I don't want to sound like it's not from the show. I swear.
Mm-hmm.
I just
It can be from the show.
uh,
Just your in-universe
but I
favorite
also
food.
like really like in real life. I like deviled eggs.
Uh huh. All
So,
right. There you go. Yum yum deviled
um,
eggs.
yum yum deviled eggs and some for dessert
Mm-hmm.
sugar bomb.
There you go. That works. I mean, also solid choices. I I forget when I was asked that. I always go because like in game, I just have my character eat like whatever raw meat I have. You know, it's purely just sustenance. You know. Um,
Yeah, there's a
and
lot of like roaches and small
right,
bits
right.
and
So and then when it comes to the snacks, I don't even know like what I usually consume in the game. I mean, it's literally everything that's
uh,
in the inventory.
anything and everything.
Yep. I mean,
There's
whatever gets the job done.
there's a lot of mentats in my
Yep.
player.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. I totally forgot about that. See, like it's been a minute since I played, so um gotta fix that. But I mean, you've made it through the gauntlet of questions that I've had prepared. You know, you survived the interrogation. Thank you so much for agreeing to this. I hope you had fun. It was. I mean, you said it was your first time. It went absolutely wonderful. Um, it's it's so much fun just interviewing, different people, different cosplayers, creators, Fallout fans, and as you might have heard, it's not all just about Fallout. I mean, people do different things, and
Yeah.
it's that's just what it's all about. So where you can find us is on YouTube, the Wild Wastelanders Wednesday podcast. I'm working on getting it all on Spotify too, but it just takes so long to upload everything. Make sure to follow Phoenix underscore cosplay. Make sure you join the group, the Wild Wastelanders Fallout Market on Facebook and the Wild Wastelanders Market on Instagram. We have an amazing group of people, admins, that will answer all your questions. The group was initially formed because of Fallout collectibles. There's so many great people that will just point you in the right direction, whatever it is that you're looking for. So, and if you want to be featured on this podcast, have an episode of your own, definitely join those groups and have a look at that Instagram. But for now, there's nothing else to say other than goodbye. Okay. Goodbye,
Bye.
everybody.